guys, it's Sarah and welcome to another episode of Great Morning, Great Valley. It happens to be the week of February 16th, 2021, and as you know, not too long ago, it was Valentine's Day, a holiday for love, but not just the love of a romantic partner. It can also be the love of yourself or your parents or even your friends and family. Either ways, our dear friend Maya Leibowitz has prepared a special segment about Valentine's Day just for you. One last thing, before we get to Maya's video, I have an announcement from our dear friend Ms. Shvilia, and also our friends at Adagio, the literary magazine. Adagio Great Valley High School's literary journal will begin our weekly meetings. Last year's committee collected short story, poetry, and photography submissions. This year we welcome new members to promote last year's edition and begin collecting and evaluating work for this year's book. Come be part of this Great Valley tradition. Interested students should send an email to Mrs. Shvilia at bshvilia@gvsd.org to attend a Teams meeting invite on Wednesday, February 17th. We will discuss timing of future meetings and in-person ones too at this time. Alrighty, let's head over to Maya's video.
Hey Great Valley, and welcome back to another history video. Today we're going to be looking at a short history of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day started as a holiday in ancient Rome called Lupercalia, which took place from February 13 to 15. The ancient Romans celebrated Lupercalia to bring fertility and ward off evil spirits. But that all changed when Emperor Claudius executed 3 different men named Valentine or Valentinus, who each became saints in the Catholic Church. One legend says that the true Saint Valentine was a priest who secretly officiated weddings for Christian soldiers. Another popular legend says that Saint Valentine was jailed for helping Christians to escape Roman prisons. Valentine and the jailer's daughter fell in love, so he wrote a farewell letter to the jailer's daughter and signed it with the words, "Your Valentine," becoming the basis for the Valentine's Day love letter. A few centuries later, when the Catholic Church became more powerful, Pope Gelasius I declared a feast for Saint Valentine on the 14th that replaced Lupercalia. But Valentine's Day wasn't a very important holy day in the Catholic Church. It did gain popularity outside of the church in the 1400s. Later on, Americans started to write each other Valentine's Day letters or make paper hearts in the 1700s. Valentine's Day became commercialized after the Industrial Revolution. Printing companies started to mass-produce Valentine's Day cards, and the British company Cadbury started the trend of giving heart-shaped boxes of chocolate. Over time, Valentine's Day became the big celebration of love it is today, complete with roses, teddy bears, chocolates, and many other ways of expressing love. But it's not just for romantic love either. Friends and family members can still show their love by giving Valentine's Day cards to each other. So whether you're dating someone or single, you're honoring centuries and centuries of love on February 14th. And I think that love is worth celebrating.
Thank you, Maya, for that very informative segment. And now we're going to head on to another February event, which happens to be Black History Month. And so let's go head over to a video about that. Hi there, it's Sarah, and it's another week in February, so that means we're going to be covering another important Black figure in American history. Now, most of us know that half the world's population menstruates, and one method to catch the uterine tissue is to use a pad. But before the modern disposable pad existed, people used sanitary belts. And this is the story of its creation. Let me introduce you to Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner, the inventor of the sanitary belt. You see, before her creation, people who menstruated had to use rags made of cotton or sheep wool to catch the blood. But these pieces of fabric weren't exactly enough to catch all the blood, and so you would wind up with a big mess. Now enter Mary Kenner, who had been inventing since the age of 6 when she attempted to make the self-oiling door hinge. In fact, inventing was in her bloodline. Her grandfather Robert Fromenberger created the tricolor train light signal, and the stretcher with wheels. Either way, this sanitary belt was revolutionary. It prevented more leaks than any of the cloth rags that people were using at the time. Kenner eventually saved enough money to file her first patent in 1957, 30 years after she initially created in the 20s. But no company was interested in marketing her idea because she was a Black woman. And I can only imagine how many people could have benefited if her invention was available earlier to the public. But Kenner still continued inventing throughout her life. In fact, she filed 5 patents. That's more than any other Black woman in history. But unfortunately, Mary Davidson Kenner was also never given any awards or formal recognition for her work. And there's something so tragic about this incredible mind that never really got to take her bow. And that's one of the incredibly damaging effects of systemic racism. There's so many POC inventors, artists, scientists, and countless of other people who are so talented and they never receive the credit that they deserve. All to uphold this lie. Though people are better because of the color of their skin or certain features. Well, Mary Kenner, on behalf of anyone who menstruates, thank you for your contributions. You have made our lives easier, and as well as the people before us and people to come in the future. And as always, I implore you to stay safe, stay well, and stay informed. Bye. Alrighty, and speaking of Black History Month, Ben Kirker has prepared a video about the Black Panther Party.
Quick history of the Black Panther Party. Let's go. The party was a political organization that was active from 1966 until 1982. It was founded by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. The group advocated civil rights for African Americans, and one of their main things was being more militarized than the peaceful protesters of the time. They were known for following police patrols with militias of police spectators openly carrying firearms. Even with their more violent tendencies, they still did many community programs, such as the Free Breakfast for Children programs, meant to help poverty and hunger in many African American communities. The group shared many sentiments. They advocated proletarian revolution against the bourgeoisie mainly being the middle-class white suburbanites that helped lead to the oppression of the African American areas and communities of the time. It began to die, though, as FBI COINTELPRO got into the upper echelons and management of the group and began to stem arguments and conflict, which eventually caused ruptures in the group, and it dwindled until its death in 1982. The group was heavily influential, and it is important to look back on their style of protest, even though it may not be exactly how we think of protest today. It was very effective and had a very good message moving forward, trying to push societal change rather than just incremental changes in the law, instead of actually addressing the root issues.
And that is all that we have for our show today. Thank you very much for tuning in, Great Valley. And as always, stay cool and stay connected. I'll see y'all around. Bye.